Hello, I'm back again. I thought today I would use the Snappy stylers to show a couple of hairstyles that I do because Jaya asked me, Jaya Brown, so I'm going to do a couple of snappy ones with those. I'm going to use these brown ones because they go with the outfit that I've styled up for you today. And they come from Poundland. You've got two types. You've got these brown and leopard ones. And then they come in black and zebra print. Now I don't know if they're different in any Poundlands, but that particular one is, yeah. Well, my one is. That's what they do. Just those two styles. Well, I'll have to wait and see if they do different ones. But really, they're handy to have the plainer ones, the black and the brown. So I've got 2 packs of each, so that I could at least, because my hair's really dark, so I use the black ones a lot because at least it hides. You know, if you get any little gaps when you're doing the styles. Anyway, so that's said and done. So I've got my hair straight ready just to show you because I think it'll come up a lot clearer with the hair straight how the rolls go. Hopefully we'll get that right, but if not, I might have to do a few little takes and do a few ones. Maureen, I will eventually do a couple of vlogs with the items you've mentioned as well, just to see how I can style those up. And I think every time I try and do a style tip or something, I'll try and incorporate some of the thrifts that I've had lately as well. So today's outfit is the little monsoon. This is the bit of layering that I was talking about. I've come back from holiday with a slightly larger muffin top than I had before I went. I do like my food. I am a size 14, pushing on 16 at the moment. Don't mind being 12 to 14, but I quite like being a 14. I don't aspire to being a skinny because I've got used to all my lumps and bumps and bits and pieces. And yeah, I quite like being, a bit more voluptuous. And that's my personal preference. Everybody's got their personal preference, but it is nice to be able to do these videos for women that are slightly larger, because the average size, is a size 14. This is UK size, by the way. I don't know what it is in the other countries, but that would be a UK size 14. Anyway, so just to recap what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the monsoon little vest here underneath. I've got my special Bridget Jones. It is just to sort of tuck that muffin in, but as you can see, when I sat down it fell down. I've got that lovely belt that I snagged with all the lovely detailing there. My Dorothy Perkins jeans. These are the ones with the little detailing on the pocket, and I love these Dorothy Perkins jeans. They're great. So basically that's my shape. This is where I keep my excesses, in the middle and here. So I try and do, layering's great for things like that. So this is nice little top. It's quite loose, so that goes on first. Then I've got my lovely French, now you can see it in the daylight, you can see how beautiful it actually is, velour embossed little cardi. Funny enough, this is the button that's damaged, but I think it looks nice if you just hook the top one and just bring up a bit of the detailing on the other one, or bring it down maybe. And just to kind of give it a little bit more of a boho look, I've sort of added a few turquoise accessories. Now, I told you about my €2 shop in Spain. These all come from the €2 shop, and I've had them a while, I'll be honest. I get little bits every time I go, but the jewellery stays at €2. It hasn't changed. You might get the odd massive piece, but I haven't seen any that are more than €2, and there are other shops that you can pick things up for €2, which is absolutely crazy. This is one of them. It's like a tassel. I love this one. But, you can layer things up. It's gorgeous. So that was €2. And then we've got this lovely necklace with all the little charms on, and a matching bracelet, of which I did pick up a white, sort of creamy white set, but I gave the bracelet as a birthday present to someone because she really liked it. So I thought she liked this blue one, and I thought I had the white one, so I'll give her the bracelet. So that was that. So layering can consist of jewellery, and it's always nice to, if you're going for a boho looks and rock looks, that kind of thing, a bit of turquoise and a bit of silver kind of gives it a little bit of an edge. And I love all these autumnal colours, but if you throw in a bit of turquoise, it just gives it a little tweak on something else. Right, so that's that. Then you've got your top layer, so it depends on what the weather's like as to what the top layer is. So you could go with a chunky cardi, which I haven't actually got in brown, you know. I've probably got all other colours, but not brown. Leather jacket for a bit of a waterproof, windproof look, carrying on the boho look. And then you can layer that with another €2 shop buy. I've got a little scarf here. Throw things on, bring it down. And then you're just changing it all the time, but as you take the layers off, you're adding little elements, so that can come off. I did a naughty thing yesterday. I'd seen this on Friday, but it was as I was walking up the shop and I paid by my card. I didn't have any cash, so I nipped in yesterday just to pick it up. It's a scarf. It's one of those kind of rolly scarf things where it's all in one loop, so you just loop it around, and just make layers and rolls of it. So you can kind of, you know, you can do anything to have a casual look with any of these things. This is $1.49, by the way. So that's that kind of look. And then you can, obviously, with your bags, according to the look that you're going with, you can style it up with different bags. So as I've got this on at the moment, this is a bag my sister bought me years ago from Peru, and I absolutely love it. Kept it. It's got a bit bobbling, but that's that. Very boho-y, sort of beautiful detailings. A lot of it's fallen off, but I don't care because it makes it more shabby chic. Then if you really want to stick with the blue theme, I bought this. Was probably my most expensive purchase years ago when I was in the money, which I'm not now. And I bought it from... Oh God, it was when I was working in Dublin, actually. And it's, what's the name of that model that always hits people? The tall one. A black girl. Oh, Naomi Campbell bag. But I absolutely adored it. And I've had to replace it a few times on eBay. I can't get it anymore. So I actually washed this one and I thought I'm just going to keep it. But if you're keeping with the blue theme, it just brings in the blue again. So, you know, and then, of course, you can go to the other extreme of, it gets a bit chilly. You can wear something like this. And this was oh my God, I absolutely adore this. This is a country casuals, alpaca copy, you know, style. But it's more chenille, but it's in the alpaca style coat, 3/4 length. I bought this off eBay, and oh, my necklace has just fallen down. I bought this off eBay in the summer. Best to buy your coats in the summer because people just, you know, people aren't really looking for summer things and they get rid of things. And this was, I'm not sure if it was £21 or £11. Either one, it was a good buy. I mean, I can't believe it. It's absolutely stunning, this coat. I nearly fell on the floor when I got it anyway. I mean, £21 for this coat is absolutely gorgeous. So you can then style it up, and then, believe it or not, I managed to find a bag that matches. Just on my eBay searches, I was looking for brown bags. This one came up. So it actually goes, if you wanted to go, if it was more evening style, you've got this little bag, which I wore last Christmas. Or again, you can, you know, down it with a bit of, you know, changing it up with different things. So, you know, layering and just, you know, sticking to colour tones, but just, you know, tweaking it with a little bit of a different colour is fun. So that's all I wanted to say on layering, really. I will go into it more because, as I say, I'm a voluptuous. I like to use the word voluptuous. It sounds really sort of pin-up style, doesn't it? But I am a fuller-figured woman, and so I'm happy being a fuller-figured woman. But you have to learn the tricks. Tight clothes don't do anybody any favours, that's for sure. Anyway, so on to... Oh, I've got my little accessories here. Let me see what we're doing for time. I'm going to freeze this now, and what I'm going to do is try and set it up somewhere else so that I can just really whip through a couple of the snappy styler hairstyles for you. Okay, so I'll be back in a second.